Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time since I've done a video and I'm gonna tell you why, but if you are brand new here, welcome. My name is Crystal and I am a full-time reseller on sites like Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and I do all sorts of things on this channel when I do videos. So anyway, today I'm pulling a Denali, I think. If you guys follow Denali Alducho, she's been doing these like car videos with her coffee and her food, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I've got my Dunkin' that I just got and I need to eat it. So I figured I would get on here real quick and talk to you guys about what's going on today while I drink my coffee. So, ooh, and they made it good too. If you're like a nice coffee drinker like me, I'm from New England, and so I'm like kind of bougie when it comes to my Dunkin', and I live in the South now, and the coffee is just, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not, you know? Okay, so what's going on today? I am going to, I want to say 6 or 7 thrift stores. I've got it mapped out, and I'm going to be in and out of them. I'm going to do just shoes and then hard goods. So I'm trying to spend about an hour in each store, and I'm going to do 6 or 7. So I'm probably not going to do a lot of footage inside the store because it's all kind of the same. Maybe I'll do like a little snippet here and there, but overall, thrift stores look like thrift stores. So they're mostly Goodwills. I think I'm going to go to a couple local thrift stores that I've kind of found out about from some local resellers that I'm going to go check out. So that's a plan for today, and I'm going to take you guys along. I'm probably going to do like mini car hauls after each store and let you know what I picked up there and how much and blah blah blah. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. If you are wondering why it's been 2 months since I put out a video, a couple things. So one, I really don't know if I still want to do YouTube. I don't know if it's interesting enough for you guys, if you're getting enough information out of it for it to be worth it, if that makes any sense. And sometimes I really love YouTube, and sometimes I just don't have the energy to do it. And so that's part of it. I just didn't really have the energy. But also, my life has been kind of crazy for the past 2 months. My aunt got married, and I ended up having to go back home, and that was the beginning of June. Here we are, the end of July. The end of July is this week, and it's been 2 months of nonstop traveling back and forth. My grandmother was here for a couple weeks, and then I went back home with her, and I spent another week back home, and then I drove back here with my sister, who was coming to visit for 4th of July weekend, and her fiance, and so I spent another week with them. So I've definitely been putting reselling on the back burner, and so I've not had much content to show anyway, which is why there's been no video. So I have noticed that since I've been gone, I've gained a ton of new followers. So hello, welcome to the party. It is kind of a mess over here. It's in shambles. It's not very professional. I shoot everything on my phone, and it kind of is what it is. So I appreciate you guys joining me, and just try not to set your expectations too high, okay? But anyway, so we're gonna go thrifting today, and I'm gonna take you guys along, and if that sounds like something that you're into, then stay tuned. Alright, so first thrift store down, I went to a store called This and That I actually heard of from somebody when I was at the bins. I overheard them talking to their friend and saying something about this thrift store. So I've never been. It's pretty far from my house, but I went today because we're on a mission to go to a bunch of different stores, and I was only in there for about a half an hour because it is kind of small but so cute in there, and the little ladies that run it are just adorable. I'm going to show you what I got. I got one thing. These little heels, they're by Donald Kleiner, and I'm gonna try and sell these myself because they were $8, which is a little high for this brand for me. The RealReal does take this brand, if you wanted to know that. So, but they usually price them about $50, which means that my payout will be, I don't know, $16, which is only double my money. So I'm going to try and sell them myself first, but I do know that if I can't sell them for about $35-40 myself, I will be able to send them to the RealReal. So I did pick them up And that was the only thing that I got, but the ladies were so cute. She was like, okay, don't hurt yourself in them. Just adorable. I loved it. So I definitely will come back here when I'm in the area. It's like super close to the Cockrell Bend bins. So it's like 5 minutes from there. So if you're in the area, it's called This and That Thrift Shop, and it's on Georgia Avenue. So definitely check them out. They're so cute, and you can get through the store in like 30 minutes. Took me about 12 minutes to get here. We're going into this Goodwill. It's not one that I frequent, so wish me luck. Alright, second thrift store down, and I spent about 45 minutes in there, got 3 things, which I'm going to show you right now. And you're going to see some footage of this really cool Coca-Cola table that I just thought was interesting. I wanted to show you guys. It was already sold by the time I got there, and I wouldn't have been able to fit it in my car anyway, but I just thought it was really cool, so I wanted to put that footage in for you guys. But what I did end up picking up that wasn't like super overpriced, because I have found that this particular Goodwill is pretty overpriced. Richer areas tend to jack the prices up on things, and I think that that's what's going on here. They just know what they're doing, like they know the name brands and stuff like that, so they're just jacking those prices up, and it just didn't work for my business model. So I left a lot of stuff behind in there, but I did end up picking up 3 things, and I'm happy with it. So I do have to get moving though, because I'm definitely taking my time, being a little too leisurely with those activities, and I need to hurry it up or I'm not going to get to as many thrift stores as I wanted to today. It's already 2 o'clock. So let's go through quickly what I got in that store and what I think I can make on them, and then we'll go to the next one. Okay, first thing, I thought these were Rothy's, just like real quick. They're not, but they do look like Rothy's. They are like a leopard cheetah print flat, and they're by Steven. I can't find a size on them, so that's kind of sucky. But when I looked up comps, new with tags, they're going for about $50, and used, they're looking like between $35 and $40, which is great. I ended up paying $5.99 for them. So I think Steven is the higher end Steve Madden brand, and I tried them on in the store and they fit me, so I think they're about a 7.5 to an 8.5, somewhere in between there. I don't think an 8.5 because they fit a little snug, so I would say 7.5, 8. But I'm just gonna measure the footbed and then put that in my listing. The other 2 things that I got, I wouldn't normally pick up, but I'm trying to branch out, so we'll see if it does okay. The price was good for me to give it a try, so that's what's happening. But I might sell them individually, and I might sell them as a set. It is just these, they're like a burgundy pot. I got a 1 quart and a 2 quart, and it's by Cook's Essentials. I don't know, but they do both have the lids. And I don't know if it looks like about $30 together, $15 apart, so I'll probably just do them together. But I've never sold cookingware before, so I have no idea if it's going to do well or not, but I know a lot of people in the community do sell, so I figured I'd give it a try for $3.99 a piece. So Goodwill number 3 was a bust. I didn't get anything, but on to the next one. Thanks. Goodwill number 4 was kind of a bust as well, but I did get 1 thing, and it's so interesting because Goodwills mark differently depending on like where you are. Some Goodwills mark Crocs up so much, and other Goodwills just like give them away. And this is just a pair of kids blue Crocs, just like a classic Croc. They only wanted $1.99 for them, so I obviously bought these. These are a size J3, which I guess means juniors. They're a little dirty on the bottom, but Crocs clean up so good. And I could probably get $15 to $20 for these, so I'm not mad at it. It's still a successful trip. And it's about 4 o'clock now, and I'm 4 Goodwills in. Goodwill closes at 8, so I have 4 hours to get another 3 or so in, so let's go. Y'all, number 5 was it. I only bought 3 things, but the amount of money that I'm going to make on the things that I just bought is a lot. It was a good trip in my opinion. So let me just go ahead and get right into it. First thing, this is a Jack Rogers and Draper James collaboration, and they're velvet, and they say honey pie on them. These are so cute. I don't know what size they are. I will look for it. 7.5. I looked up the comps for these in the store, and there are only 2 listed on Poshmark, and neither one of them are a size 7.5. I think one's a 6.5 and one's an 11, but they have consistently sold between $40 and $60, so I'm really excited about these. They were only $5.99, and I feel like because they're a little bit worn on the inside, you couldn't really tell that it said Draper James and Jack Rogers. I just happen to know that Jack Rogers has this JR print, if you can see it, all over the sole. So I looked these up and I was stoked. Do people still say that? Stoked. Okay, I got this. These were $7.99. Black and silver Brooks. These are the Glycerin 18. I've sold the Glycerin 17 before. These comps look anywhere between $45 and $60 for these, and they're in good condition. The soles are really good. I pick up Brooks in worse condition than this for more. So these were $10, and they don't have sole in them, but I don't think that I'm gonna have a problem with that. Also, they have a little bit of pilling in the heel, but this colorway, this pink and gray colorway, these are the Brooks Ghost 13, also in immaculate condition. The soles are in great condition. The comps on these, I didn't see anything under $60. It was like $60 to $80. So only 3 pairs of shoes, but I mean, probably, let's say $50 a piece. That's $150, and I spent $24. So how can you be mad at that? Like, this is why we do what we do, right? I have 2 more stores to go to, but honestly, if I get nothing else, I'm pretty happy with this trip. So let's go to the next one. So that was a bust. There was at least two resellers in that store, both part of the full cart club, so I didn't get anything. And now I'm walking over to Dollar General to get a snack because I haven't eaten anything all day and I'm hungry. Okay, I just finished up at the last store. I am calling it a night. There's only about an hour left that Goodwill's would be open anyway, and I've been to 7 stores today. I could probably go to one more, but I'm not going to. It is still super hot here. It's like 93 degrees at 7 o'clock and the sun is down, so it's really muggy. Okay, let's talk about what I got in this store. First thing I got, I normally don't pick up this brand. This is Stuart Weitzman. It's just a flat, like, studded. I have found probably 6 or 7 pieces today, Stuart Weitzman, and I just left them behind because they were kind of an older style or whatever. The price was too high, whatever. But for whatever reason, I was drawn to these. They're a bigger size, I think. They look to be like a 10 or 11, and I haven't looked for the size anywhere, but they were only $5.99, so I can probably get like $35-40 for these. Hopefully, and if not, the Real will take these and mark them at $50, so I'll get 16, which will still be making money. The next thing that I got, okay, how cute is this? This is Betsy Johnson, little cat tote bag. It does have a crossbody strap, and it definitely is dirty here, like right here, but I think that will wipe right off, and the inside looks pretty good. The corners are a little worn on all of the corners, but I don't think that that's a huge deal. I'm thinking I can probably get about $35-40 for this. My sister has a bag kind of similar to this, and it's a backpack, and I think she paid $45 on Poshmark. So this was $7.99. I don't get all Betsy Johnson, but I just thought that was really cute. Okay, and then the last thing, I don't have a clue about this at all. I just took a gamble on it. So this is just like, you're not even gonna be able to see it. It's a tennis racket, I think. Tennis or racquetball, but I'm pretty sure tennis. And it's by the brand Pro Connect. And it was $3.99. It's in really good condition. I looked up the brand, and Pro Connect rackets can go for resale over $100. So there is a racket that's called the Black Ace that's going for like $150. This racket is called the Challenge Ace. Right here, it says right here. I couldn't find any comps for this exact racket, but I thought for $3.99 I would give it a try. With comps on this brand being so high for a good majority of the rackets, I thought $3.99 was worth the gamble. And worst case scenario, it doesn't sell and I have to redonate it or give it to somebody or whatever. But honestly, like, for that price and potentially that much profit, it was worth the gamble to me. So I don't normally pick stuff up like this. This is like a little bit harder to ship. This would probably ship in like a 1095 and a 1092 like put together. That would be my guess of how that would ship. So that is all I got for today. I think it's been a really productive day. We went to 7 stores, I think, and it's been about, I started at like 11:30 and now it's 7:30, so it's been a long day, but I am happy with what we got, and I don't know off the top of my head what we spent or what the potential profit is, but future Crystal is going to put that up on the screen right here for you so that you have all that information and you can see kind of how much money we are projected to make for today. Obviously that's going to be dependent on what things are selling for, but I'm going to do like a modest average of what each item would sell for and put the grand total there. So hopefully that's helpful to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a while since I've been back on YouTube, so I did enjoy coming back and showing you guys kind of a day in the life, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.